Well, seems like Lego DC has done it again, and Lego Batman is definitely not getting the love that he deserves. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have an update on the direct-to-consumer release for Lego Batman later this year. For those of you that don't know, let me get you guys caught up. The Lego Batman is going to be getting a direct-to-consumer release similar to the Daily Bugle, similar to the Sanctum Sanctorum, where you're going to be paying $450. Ouch! $450 in order to go on ahead and acquire a Batcave into your collection. The set number, by the way, is 76252. Well, the update is kind of good, I guess. If you like the Tim Burton Batman films, you'll be excited. If you're like me and you're like, yeah, I think they're good-ish, but this is really not it for me. The Batcave is supposedly going to be based on the Batman Returns film, which I think is kind of a mediocre at best news. Because, I mean, look at this Batcave. You're really telling me that you want to build that out of Lego bricks? It's so monotone, and it's so like one similar note all across the board. There's such like a lack of color and exciting elements to go on ahead and build and look at. If we look at like the animated series Batcave, or if we look at something like maybe even iterations from some of the video games, there's just so much more going on in those. There's so many other things to look at, whether it be the goofy giant penny or the dinosaur statue. All those elements would obviously not be present in this particular version. Don't get me wrong, there's still some cool things that we could look forward to, like the big giant display for the Batmobile itself. I think that's kind of an interesting thing that we could see in the future. I also still do remain that because this is just a rumor, I'm hopeful that maybe, just maybe, as part of this release, we would actually get something that is kind of an homage to the upcoming Flash Batcave that we clearly see in the trailers, because we know that Michael Keaton's Batman will play a role in this upcoming Flash movie. And the awesome shot that they had of all the different Batsuits looked really cool, actually. Like, that would be something that I would love to be able to build out of Lego. That would be really neat. I kind of hope that this is almost like it will be the Batman Returns Batcave, but still kind of modernized for what we see in today's day and age with the Flash movie. I really hope that that's kind of the direction that they go in. And I obviously still am very hopeful that this will feature a lot of cool minifigs. We do know that this will go on ahead and include the Danny DeVito Penguin minifigure, and yes, it has actually leaked. I'm not going to post it, obviously, just for the sake of not having Lego lose their minds and go after me and all that stuff. But the image is out there if you want to go on ahead and search for it. So there is an image of the actual minifig that will be included in this set as the Penguin. But in addition to that, of course, it's most certain that we're going to get a Batman minifig here with Michael Keaton's Batman featured, so that's kind of a no-brainer. But beyond that, it'll be interesting to see what they go with. Personally, for me, I always lean on the side of going with the comic book stuff because I think that there's just so much more that they could do as far as the comic book suits and looks than if they go with what clearly will be Batman Returns inspired. Because I guess it's safe to assume that we would get a Catwoman minifig as part of this release. But beyond that, when you really think about it, it's like, what else are we really missing? Like, I suppose maybe they could do like the Penguin Mobile, but even then it's like, how is that going to go with the Batcave? I don't really want the Batcave to be focused on the villains beyond just the actual minifigures. Like, I do want maybe, 10 really cool villains included in this, but I genuinely, for me personally, would rather if they weren't based on Batman Returns and Batman 89, and I would much rather if we got something that is based on the comics instead. But let me know what you guys think about this news, about this rumor, I should say, because of course this is all still just a rumor, but this one is coming from a very reliable source that has continued to go on ahead and deliver on their rumors over and over and over again. And of course, some elements of this rumor are already proven to be true, like the Danny DeVito Penguin minifigure that is real, and we know exactly what it looks like already. Now, keep in mind, guys, of course, if you want to stay up to date with all Lego news, make sure that you go on ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, see you laters, alligators.